Have you ever thought of starting an online business, and more specifically blogging? Then this video you're going to learn a lot, since I have a guest. She's a successful blogger and she's going to share with us her journey, the challenges, lessons learned, and how she was able to monetize her blogging business. My name is Mutuku and I'm here to help professionals become successful in their career. So without further ado, let's welcome my guest, Wandini.
Hi guys, today I'm hopping onto Mutuku's channel. I am so happy because I really love his channel, and I'm going to talk about my blogging journey. My name is Wandini. I am a blogger. I have a very successful blog. It's called the Wine and Food Review. It's a niche blog. It's a wine blog. So it's a wines and spirits blog. Sometimes I also do a lot of travel there. And in today's video, I am so happy to be in Daniel's channel to tell you more about the blogging world. I even have a blogging course, so I feel like that makes me credible enough to be able to talk about blogging. Well, my journey, if you want to learn about my story, I've done a story on my blog, but also I could share a bit about it here. I have always been a writer. I've always loved writing. I even had journals growing up, and I decided let me start an online journal because blogs were cropping up. So many people were opening bloggers and WordPress sites, and I thought that that was an opportune moment for me. So I decided to start my blog. I think my blogging journey started by accident. I have always loved wine. You know, I used to try different wines and write about them on a journal, like a small notebook like this. And then one day I noticed that more and more people are creating blogs. I actually noticed that people are creating fashion blogs, and I was like, why can't I create a blog sharing my journey in wine? And that's how it started. I would read about wine and write about it, but that was mostly for my own consumption. I wasn't meaning to create a public blog. It was supposed to be like an online journal that I could look at 10 years down the line. You know, books can burn, things can get lost, and I thought that an online journal would be timeless. So one day when I was sharing it on Blogger, I noticed the share to Facebook option, and I clicked it just out of like accident. And when I clicked it, people read it and people started asking me questions. Oh, I saw you're now a wine expert. At the time I didn't know anything. Yeah, so they would ask me about different types of wines, and I would be like, okay, I don't know a lot, but anyway, let me try and give you the information that I had. And that prompted me to start learning about wine and learning about blogging as well. And let me tell you, as a blogger, you have to assume so many positions. You have to be the blogger, you have to learn some bit of web development, you have to learn writing, you have to learn debt collection, you have to learn how to write invoices, you have to learn design, WordPress. Like, you get to learn so many things. In fact, let me share a tweet here that talks about all the skills that I had to learn as a blogger. Like, you have to assume so many skills, and that prompted me to learn about the creative industry. That prompted me to learn about blogging, and over the years I've been able to work with so many reputable brands. I've been able to travel to different places courtesy of my blog. So I would just like to share my journey with you and talk about some of the successes that I have had, and also some of the failures that I have had. The successes I've had is mostly my networks have improved. I have amassed like a good networks of people in different industries, people in the wine industry, people in creative industry, people in the hotel industry. So I've been able to grow my networks. Next is that I've been able to grow my skills. Like, my skills have really grown. I've grown as a writer. All the skills that I've talked about here, I have been able to acquire. I've been able to also create a YouTube channel. From blogging, I stumbled into the YouTube world as well, video creation world. And I think the best thing I did for myself was start a blog. It was just that one project that really made sense for me. And also, I've been able to make money out of my blogs. There's so many ways into how you can monetize your blog. I'm going to talk about a few, but also I do have a very nice explainer videos that has talked about how you can monetize your blog on my channel. And yeah, the challenges I've faced is the slow growth. I have really not been one of those people who have like exploded. In fact, we were even speaking with Daniel as well about YouTube as well. You know, YouTube is also this new kind of video blogging space. It's still blogging, but it's also this space where you post one video and you don't get a lot of views, so it's a bit it's a bit disheartening. So for me, I think that has been a challenge, growing slowly. The next thing is that I have been blogging on a topic that not many people consider, you know, like it's not really a common topic. It's not a topic that everyone can relate to. I've been talking about wine and drink. Not everybody drinks alcohol. So when you're blogging on a niche topic like that, you obviously expect that you're also going to attract a niche audience. You cannot attract the masses, because I don't talk about fashion, I don't talk about lifestyle, so I'm not attracting a lot of people. I'm only attracting a select few, maybe even like 10% of the population who drink wine. So that has also been a thing. However, through those challenges, I've been able to sort of establish myself as an authority in that subject. The other challenge is mostly trying to work with brands. When brands want you to work for free, that has been something I've been very vocal about, and it's a bit annoying because most of the times maybe you want to work, you want somebody to pay you. Obviously, you're using your time, you're using your camera, you're paying somebody. Like, people think blogging is just this thing where you sit down and write something and that's it, but it's not like that. So much goes into producing one blog post. You know, sometimes you might have to hire a designer, you might have to hire a photographer, you might have to hire like gear, clothes, like there's so many things depending on what niche you are in. Sometimes it's very annoying when brands expect you to work for free. And I also feel like that market where brands work with bloggers has not really taken off in Kenya. It's not really so established as it is maybe in places like the US or in Europe, where, you know, influencer marketing is such a big thing. So it's very hard to convince some brands to pay you. However, I've been lucky enough to also work with brands that really respect you and they recognize your work. So that has been also something else. So what I would say to somebody who is starting a blog is, people think that, oh, 2020, it's too late to start a blog, you know, no one reads blogs anymore. But I can tell you something, a blog is something that really can complement your work. You can use it as a portfolio, you can use it to take records of the things that you're doing, you can use it to showcase your work and to showcase your projects. So don't take blogging lightly, and also be very patient. You're not going to just get your money today when you start your blog. You have to be really patient enough to learn the ropes and also give out quality work. So don't go with the mind of, I want to make money now. So sometimes you might even take some months before you are able to monetize your blog. So those are some of the things that I would share. If you have any questions, I'll be answering the questions below in the comment section. So if you have any questions on blogging, or if you'd like to sign up to my course, I'll also link it down below. But again, thank you very much, Daniel Mutuku, for having me on your channel. I hope I have delivered value, and I hope to connect with you guys. And I'll also be back on this channel after some episodes, so stay tuned.
There we go. If you have any question to Jean Wandini, and if you're thinking about starting an online business, please find time and leave a comment below with your question and any of the concern, and we'll be able to respond to your comments and give you the required resources and guide you through the whole process. Also, I'd like to ask, is there a guest that you would like me to invite in my channel? Please leave it also in the comment below. Did you know that the moment you subscribe to my channel, you like the video, you leave a comment and share it with other people, you are helping me grow my channel. I really appreciate you taking your time and doing these things. I really appreciate it. I think it is important for me just to mention that. And before I leave, I also want to mention, you can take a look at this other video here, the top 5 online jobs here in Kenya that will get you paid by M-Pesa. Until next time, see you then.